Justice Clarence Thomas said the Supreme Court should take a more critical approach to settled precedent, saying decided cases are not the gospel and suggesting some may have been based on something somebody dreamt up and others went along with. This is a scary, scary statement from Justice Clarence Thomas. So this article is from ABC News. It's written by Devin Dwyer. And not only that, so when we take a look at this statement by Justice Clarence Thomas, he's giving a warning shot. He's giving foreshadowing that nothing in our Constitution, nothing in case law, nothing that is required in regards to inalienable rights and freedom and bodily autonomy is ironclad, is codified in our justice system. He has made that very clear in his stance on LGBTQ plus rights. And now that we have an overwhelming majority in the Supreme Court that is conservative, you can guarantee, just as Roe v. Wade was on the docket to be terminated and ripped apart, that LGBTQ plus rights will also be on that docket. So, in this statement, he says that decided cases are not gospel. And when you take a look at that statement, you're like, oh, okay, whatever. But when you look at the trajectory and the aim of this Supreme Court to bring us back to the year 1860, it's a concerning statement because that does not only go to LGBTQ rights. It goes for every minority community. It goes for what's the word I'm looking for? It just went out of my mind. It attacks interracial marriage. It attacks every precedent that is set through case law that could possibly gain any sort of freedom for any sort of marginalized group of community. So when you're saying that the precedent isn't gospel, the gospel is considered God's word. The gospel is considered ironclad. The gospel is considered you're going to live this way. But he's saying that the decisions that have been made by previous courts can be brought up, can be argued, and can be overturned, including gay rights. So, it's no longer settled precedent when it comes to the gospel. So when we look at this article, it says Thomas made the comments during a rare public appearance Thursday evening at Catholic University's Columbus School of Law in Washington, D.C. And this is why I say it's foreshadowing. This is why I say the statement by Justice Clarence Thomas is literally a warning shot. I mean, when we look at the issue and the debate of marriage in the United States, religious institutions consistently try and remove and say that we are infringing on the right to marry between a man and woman because we are changing the definition legally of what it means to marry to a person in person. So when Justice Clarence Thomas is delivering this statement that decided precedent is not gospel, he is straight up saying from inside a church that the major issue with Catholic church and religious institutions is LGBTQ plus rights and the right to marry. So saying that from inside a church is foreshadowing that the Supreme Court is coming for LGBTQ plus rights. And you can't say I'm overreacting. You can't say that we are taking things out of context, because when a Supreme Court justice is here saying straight up, nothing is precedent, nothing is set in stone when it comes to inalienable rights, you can guarantee, especially with a judge that has a track record and a history and a consistency of standing against LGBTQ rights, saying that precedent is not gospel from inside a Catholic church, he is coming for LGBTQ plus rights. And there is no doubt about it.